Hello, do not go away. This is Mama Nedum, your doctor, friend, and evangelist, aka Gospel Queen. I have come again today to tell you of the issues of life, as I'm always doing. So today we are talking about God never makes mistakes. That is to say, in all things, give God thanks. In the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 18, he says, in all things, in everything, give God thanks, whether it's good or bad, because that is the will of God for us. And you know what? I want to get to you a story of a king from a village called Cookie. This king has a servant, a faithful servant and honest one for that matter. And this servant was always telling the king that God never makes mistakes. And the king could not understand it. Whenever something goes wrong or right, the servant will say, God never makes mistakes. This man was not happy with him. He will say, God is right in everything, that God is always perfect. He is a good God. This king could not understand this young man. But one day, they went for a hunt in the forest, the king and the servant, and something happened. And a wild animal came to attack them. And as the wild animal came to attack, the servant was able to kill the wild animal. As he killed the wild animal, he could not prevent the king from losing one of his fingers through the attack of the animal. So the king eventually lost one of his fingers during that attack. And it was a pathetic story. The king was not happy. But the servant said, God never makes mistakes. Said, we thank God in everything. The servant was thanking God. Why the king could not understand why you should be thanking God. The king could not understand it. Because of that, the king got so annoyed with this servant of his. And he said, please, can you people arrest this young man and put him in the prison? They arrested the young servant and put him in the prison. And the king was not happy. Another day, the king decided to go for a hunt by himself. And when the king went for a hunt, something happened. The king was now attacked by savages. These people that always sacrifice human beings on the altar of their gods. So he encountered them. And these people took the king away to sacrifice in their altar. They carried the king because he came alone to hunt in the bush. They carried the king and got to the altar. They decided to lie the king on the altar of sacrifice, to sacrifice him to their gods. And you know what happened? As they wanted to sacrifice the king, they looked at the king and find out that king's one of the fingers is missing. He was not having a complete finger. That is to say, the king is not complete for the sacrifice. The God cannot take incomplete human being for a sacrifice. And they said, king, you don't have complete fingers. So because of that, they discharged the king and said the king should go and he should go away. The king had to leave. As the king was leaving, he was happy that they left him going. And when he got back, guess what he did? I want you to follow me in the next video to know what happened when the king got home. God bless you. I want you to know, in every situation, thank God. God never makes mistakes. God never makes mistakes. In all situations, thank Him. May God bless you as you follow me soon to know what happens in the part 2 of this video. What happened when the king got home. And subscribe, share that others may learn.